It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Diego Padres. The Astros look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next, Matt Strahm gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now is Adam Eaton as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll come into this one at 328, 11 home runs and 44 RBIs. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitting over 330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. But that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
Well, you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball, is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Springer playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Tapped down the line. A bare-handed pickup. Hey now.
He's out. Batting fifth, third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Margot's on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Bregman stands at second with two gone. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 2 and the Padres nothing. Lance McCullers starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday. And
rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's Chris Owings now, and perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
In now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One and one coming now to Hosmer. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and that'll take care of Hosmer as well. It's a double play. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Here's Will Myers, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. One and one, here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. . Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
In now is Yasiel Puig, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Puig is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Pitch popped up. Galvis over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in now for San Diego, Starlin Castro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Striding into the box, Aaron Altair. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
In now, Austin Hedges. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A 1 pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, two-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Matt Strahm, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me.
But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back now with baseball on the show from sunny San Diego. Some of the most beautiful coastlines in the country around here. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
In now is Adam Eaton. Runners on the move for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker. I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's George Springer. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. To second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
Leading out for the Padres, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Here's Chris Owings now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, Alex Bregman.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. Hey. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Missed with a slider. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bregman, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston. They still lead it 2-1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian is now to the plate. The pitcher, Matt Strom.
Leading off for the Padres. Pitcher, Matt Strom.
Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Strom is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Manuel Margot. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Owings. Last time through was a base hit. After him with a fastball for a strike. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So stepping in, Eric Hosmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
To hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Stepping in, Will Myers. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Gregorius. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. For the Astros, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Phil Maton takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 88, Phil Maton. Now batting, center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. At the plate, he's in the hole now, down 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, third baseman.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. 2 hits in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-1. Turned on down the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Through 5.5, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. Steve Cishek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Castro stands at second with no outs. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A little roller toward the hole. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. High and deep to right center. Puig giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 0 for 4.
Right here, he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chris Owings would be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Bobson Dugnut answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Chris Owings will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Eaton is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here at Petco Park, tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Taylor Rogers is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So digging in now, Yasiel Puig. No hits in 2 trips. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping into the box, Bobson Dugnut. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. In now is Adam Eaton, and a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Here comes the first pitch. And now everybody's running. And this is in the... It bounds a few feet away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. With runners in scoring position this season, Eaton is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. Houston leads this one 5-3. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Puig to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay. And Hosmer will make it around to third. He's got a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Chris Davinsky takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's Starlin Castro, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
That's an average at exactly 250. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Torres will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Fernando Arellano will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He lined out in his last trip.
This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
The 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Underhanded flip. Here's Castro for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And the changeup is way low that time.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 17 for him on the season. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well,
in now is Yasiel Puig as he grounds one briskly to short. Owings is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Padres 4. Nate Jones, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 65, Nate Jones.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. Eaton is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers.
Here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Starlin Castro as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes. He hangs a K to end it, and the Astros go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Astros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Bobson Dugna wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Play ball.